Hello everyone and happy Valentine's Day. So today is the day of love, so I thought I would film a lovey-dovey type of video. And if you are single on this Valentine's Day, just know I have been single many of times on Valentine's Day and it is tough, but being single is also awesome as well as being in love. So just know happy Valentine's Day to you if you are with somebody, if you're not with somebody. Either way, you deserve love, so here's some love to you. Today is the day of love and I'm excited for Valentine's Day. I don't usually really celebrate it or anything because I don't find it that big of a deal, but I do love talking about lovey-dovey books, so that is why we're here today. Today I'm bringing you my favorite swoon-worthy books, my favorite romantic books, my favorite lovey-dovey books, whatever you want to call it. All of these books will give you all of the heart emojis, and that's actually how I'm going to rank them. So when I talk about a book, on a scale of 1 to 5, I'm going to give you the face with the heart eyes emojis of how swoon-worthy I categorize these books in case you're looking for a little swoon-worthy romantic book or a lot of romantic lovey-dovey books. I have filmed some of these videos before, so I will link them up here as well as down below. So a lot of these are going to be new because I don't want to keep recycling the old ones. However, there are some that I just always like to mention. Just so you know that, in case you're wondering why one particular book is not being talked about, that is why, so please check out my other videos. Without further ado, let's get on to all of the romance books because I love a good lovey-dovey book, like love. The first book I'm going to talk about is one of those recycled books that I talk about all the time, and I just feel like it has to be mentioned every single time. That is Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. This book is chock full of lovey-dovey, just cute love. I can't get over it. If you're not unfamiliar with what Fangirl is about, it is about two twin sisters. We mainly follow Kath as they go into college, and Kath's very much an introvert. She doesn't like really talking to a lot of people. She writes a lot of like fan fiction, and she meets a guy named Levi, and a relationship sparks up, and it's just a really adorable love story. It will just make you feel so light and fresh and just put a smile on your face while you read this whole book. I highly recommend this book for if you're just looking for something to write in your day to make you smile, to give you all those heart emojis. So out of ranking for this one out of 1 to 5 for heart emojis, I think I'm gonna have to give a full 5. It just makes me feel that way whenever I think of Fangirl. It gives me all of the like heart eyes emoji. It just makes me so happy. The next book I want to talk about is The Unexpected Everything by Morgan Matson. If you can already tell by the cover of this book is definitely meant to be read in spring and summer, and that is when I recommend reading it. Of course, I know it's February when I'm talking about this, but hey, spring is literally just around the corner, like a month away. I'm not counting the days. Yes, I am, because I'm sick of winter. Like, get it out of my life. The only thing I like about winter are these sweaters, and that's it. This is about a girl who had her summer mapped and planned out and knew what she was going to do. Then her plans fell to the wayside, and then she becomes a dog walker, and she gets close with her dad, and then she meets a really cute boy. And this is just a definition of a cute book. This does have a little bit more depth when learning about our character, especially with her relationship with her dad. So if you're looking for a book that has great romance but also great friendships in this book, it has really great friendships in this book, which I always admire, and a great relationship with her father I also really admire. I highly recommend this one. Like I said, the romance in this one was really swoon-worthy. I wouldn't say it's like the most swoon-worthy I've ever read, but I still really enjoyed it, and it puts a smile on my face as well as any Morgan Matson book does. I recommend all of her books. Literally, they are all amazing. And out of 1 to 5 heart eyes emojis, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. While I say it wasn't completely swoon-worthy, it did make me smile a lot, and the romance was really adorable in it. Moving on to some adult fiction, because I do like those just as much as I like my YA fiction. My Not So Perfect Life by Sophie Kinsella. I can't get enough of this book. I've done a whole video talking about Sophie Kinsella's books, which I will link right here if you want to check that out. I love this book. It wasn't the most swoon-worthy book because the romance was not the forefront of this book, but overall this book had great romance and I really enjoyed it, and this book made me smile throughout it, and I listened to it. I highly recommend the audiobook. And I did really enjoy the romance, so I did want to mention it because the swoon-worthy was real in it for sure, but it didn't take place the whole book. So for the heart eyes emojis, I had to give this one again 3 out of 5, but I love this book. I highly recommend it. The romance is amazing, but like I said, it isn't the forefront, but this is still a book that will make you smile and make you happy and make you laugh. All the things you want on Valentine's Day, if you ask me. Like, I will take all of those, yes. I'm going to talk about one other Sophie Kinsella book because I think this one has a little bit more romance in it, and that is I've Got Your Number, my favorite Sophie Kinsella book. The romance in this is a little bit more prevalent in this novel, and I really enjoyed it. The romance, ooh, so swoon-worthy, like make your heart beat fast because it's so amazing. Again, I listen to this on audiobook because I listen to all of Sophie Kinsella books on audio because I'm obsessed. Out of this one, I would have to give this one a 4 heart eyes emoji because the swoon-worthy was real in this book. So good. Moving on, I'm going to talk about The Sun is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon. Like, talking about this book makes my heart flutter because it was so good. This was my favorite contemporary book I read in 2016. I loved it. The romance in this is so beautiful, and it's got a taste of, I don't know if it's insta love. Well, I guess it is because it takes place within a day. If that's not insta love, I don't know what is. But it was done so beautifully and so realistically that I did not hate it. Sometimes I hate insta love, sometimes I don't. I definitely didn't with this book. I freaking loved it. This book is so beautiful. It's got so many more things going on it than the romance. It's got a ton of diversity. It's got a lot of immigration talks in it, a lot of family dynamics. It is overall an amazing read, and the romance is just beyond beautiful. I loved every minute. And you're also getting two point of views in this book. So you're getting the boy, Daniel, and the girl, Natasha. So you get to see how both their hearts, how both of them come to love one another, and it is just beautiful. So for this one, I'm gonna have to give it a full 5 out of 5 for heart eyes emojis because it was so beautiful. Oh, I can't recommend this book enough. Like, I'm obsessed. Moving on to another adult chick lit book, and that is The Hating Game by Sally Thorne. I will say, this is an adult book, and it does have some steamy scenes in it. They're not like super graphic, but just be forewarned, if you're younger, I would steer away from this. This is definitely intended for adults, so just to throw a little out there for you, but the romance in this was so good. This is a hate to love story, aka one of my favorite tropes ever to read about. I love this. It's about two co-workers that literally hate each other, and then they learn that they don't hate each other, and it is so good. Like, it will keep you up at night. It kept me up till 2 a.m. I had to finish this. I don't stay up till 2 a.m. often because I'm a mom and I need sleep. So to stay up at 2 a.m. to read this book was well worth it. It's a very, very beautiful love story, and I love it. If you're a fan of chick lit, you, I think, have to read this book. It is so beautiful. For heart eyes emojis, full 5 out of 5. The love story in this was just phenomenal, and I really, really enjoyed it. And this is her debut novel, so I cannot wait to see what other romance stories this author's going to come out with, because I'm going to read them all. Moving to a book that's actually been out for a few years, that is My Life Next Door by Huntley Fitzpatrick. Again, if you can't already tell by the cover, this book is meant to be read in spring and summer, so I highly recommend that. But I love this book. She's written several contemporary books, and this one is by far my favorite. It is her first book. It is about a boy and girl that live next door to each other, and it is just a very, very cutesy boy next door love story. And it's got a lot of family dynamics in it and a lot of just romance, and I really, really enjoy this book. I would say this is the definition of a cutesy, lovey-dovey YA book, and I love those. I will eat them up like candy, like just give them all to me. I highly recommend this one. It is one of my favorite contemporary reads ever. It just makes you, say, oh, those books and those movies sometimes you watch and you're just like, oh, and you just have to put your hand on your heart or your chest because you're just like feeling all the love they're feeling. That is this book in a nutshell. So out of heart eyes emojis for this one, I'm going to give it a 4 because it was really, really cute. Such a cute love story. Moving into adult, I'm going to talk about one last adult book and the rest will be OIA, and that is The Last Letter from Your Lover by Jojo Moyes. And I know a lot of you are like, why is it me before you on here? Because I feel like that is a great lovey-dovey story somewhat. It's also a very, very sad book. And this one is too, now that I think about it, but I really enjoyed this one. This was kind of like a sleeper book for me. I wasn't expecting to love it as much as I did. This is all about a woman who wakes up from a coma and she can't remember a lot of her life. She can't remember like the last couple years of her life. I can't remember. But she finds these letters from her lover and she's trying to figure out who that is. So it's also kind of a mystery book as well as a romance story. And this book was so good. It's so addicting, so beautifully written. I highly recommend it for like the mysterious, trying to figure out who her lover is. And it's just a very, very beautiful love story the way they wrote it. Out of heart eyes emojis, I probably only give this one a 3 out of 5. It wasn't like full-on fledged romance book, but I still really enjoy it and recommend it. Really, really, really enjoyed this one. Like, I can't believe how much I loved it. The next book I want to talk about is PSI Like You by Casey West. I read this book last year and it gave me all the heart eye emojis. This is one of the cutesy, lovey-dovey books that is just addicting to me, and I really enjoyed it. This is all about a girl and a guy who start leaving notes back and forth, and it's kind of like a you got mail thing, or they don't really know who each of the other person is. And it's just a really, really adorable romance novel. Like, it was so cute. Like, that's the definition of this book. Like, PSI Like You, definition, cute, underline, underline, underline. Heart eyes emojis, I'd probably give it like a 4.5. I really enjoyed this book. Like, I didn't expect it to like as much did, because sometimes I kind of steer away from covers like this because I'm like, ooh, you never might be that great. But this one's just so cutesy. I couldn't get enough of it. And the last 2 books, I'm putting them on here because they are part of a series I want to talk about, is To All the Boys I've Loved Before and P.S. I Still Love You, both by Jenny Han. This is going to be a trilogy. The last book is coming out this year, and this is the definition of a heart eyes emoji. This book will make you smile. It'll make you say, oh, it'll make you like just, I don't know. I'm so weird when I read cutesy books. I'm always like, this is so cute. Am I the one that does that? I'm really weird. But this book is definitely makes me do all of those things. This is all about a girl who writes all of her crushes a letter every time she has a crush on them. She writes them a letter, she puts it in her bed and like tucks it away. She's like, my feelings are done, they're in that letter, goodbye. One day she comes home to find all those letters she wrote have been mailed out, so she has to deal with the repercussions from that, and it is just an overall really cute book. The romances are just really adorable, really sweet, very age appropriate, I think. I also love the family dynamic in this book. It's very good with her sisters and with her dad. It's a very cute love story, and I recommend it a ton. So out of heart eyes emojis, I give this one a 4 out of 5 heart eyes emoji because it's just adorable. Adorable. So there you are, all of my swoon-worthy heart eyes emojis books. I hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully I recommended you some books that make you feel of all the awe feelings and make you smile and make you laugh and things like that. If you have read any of these books, please let me know your thoughts and opinions down below, and if you thought they were lovey-dovey and swoon-worthy just as much as I did. Hope your day is full of love and lots of like chocolates, because it's Valentine's Day. Gorgeous some chocolates. Do it. And some wine if you like it. I'm not a big wine person, but I will probably have some adult drinks because why not? Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.